Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shunda Jenkins and I am a mindset life coach. And so if you've been following my series, Discover Your Purpose, today we're going to be talking about how to create an action plan. And so last week we discussed what are your goals. So I showed you how to create goals using the SMART method. And so, the SMART method was specific. Make sure that the goal is specific, measurable, attainable, realistic or relevant, and then time bound. And so knowing what your goals are very important. And then I also said at the end that you have to have some action steps. And so today I want to talk to you about how to create an action plan. So an action plan is pretty much everything that you need to do to create the goal. So whenever you have a goal, say your goal is to lose weight, there's so many steps that you have to put in place before you can actually attain the goal of losing that weight that you want to lose. And so you have to start somewhere and then you finish. So what I want you to do is to get out a piece of paper and write one of your goals that you want to achieve for this year, and write at the bottom, start. Okay? And a lot of people do this method. I know Rachel Hollis, she mentions in her book, I'm trying to think of what's the name of the book that I recently read from her. It's not the one that says Girl Watch Your Face. It's actually her second one. Oh yeah, Girl Stop Apologizing. So in that book she talks about how you have to work backwards. And so this is pretty much what I'm going to show you how to do. It's not her exact method, but it's kind of the same concept. You want to know where you're going, of course, and then you need to start somewhere. And you need to know what is that last step to get you to where you're going. So that's very important. So your action plan has to have all of those steps that you need to do to get to the finish line. And then you can start a new goal. So your action steps, say you want to lose weight. We're going to use that as an example. If you want to lose weight, one of your action steps would be to, first, of course, you need to know how much. But your action step will be, okay, do I need to get a trainer? What type of workout I'm going to do? So these are going to go in your action plan. You need to research if you need to get a trainer or if you can do it for yourself. All right, cool. If you're going to do it for yourself, if not, you need to research and hire a trainer. So that will be an action step. Next, you figure out what is your diet? What are you going to eat? And so you got to figure out your diet plan. If your trainer is going to allow that to be like part of the services, then cool, you have to discuss that with your trainer. Then, do you have workout clothes? Do you have some clothes that you can work out in that is loose fitting and comfortable for you to work out in? So that's something that you have to add to your action plan if you do not have any workout clothes. Then what type of workout do you want to do? Do you want to do HIIT? Do you want to do cardio only? Do you want to do weight training? So figuring out what type of workout you want to do is important. So even though these might sound like, okay, you're giving me just things that I need to do, these are going to turn into action steps. Okay, you're going to take action and go buy your clothes. You got to buy your clothes first before you can actually work out. You can hire your trainer before you can go get the clothes. So it's the steps that you need to take. So you might say, all right, what I need to do is hire a trainer. So you say, hire my trainer. That would be your first action step. Hire your trainer. And then you'll say, okay, what else I need to do? Okay, I need workout clothes. Buy workout clothes. All right, so now what do you need to do next? You bought your workout clothes, you hired a trainer. All right, what type of diet do I want to be on? Do I want to be on keto? Do I want to be vegan? Do I want to be vegetarian? So you decide your diet. Once you decide your diet, you plan your meals. What are your meals you're going to eat? What are you going to eat? You need to know what you're going to be eating because you're trying to lose weight. You're trying to get healthier. So you need to plan your meals. Then what you got to do now? Grocery shop, right? So you create a grocery list. And then buy your food. Buy your food at the grocery store. Then you cook your meals. Maybe you prep them ahead of time. You got to decide if you're going to prep them. If you're going to prep them ahead of time, then you prep your food. And remember, that's just your action steps for just getting your food. Then you also have to say, okay, how many days a week do I want to work out? So you need to create a schedule, a workout schedule. You say, okay, I want to work out Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So you want to work out Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Now you got your schedule. Then you go to the gym. Period. Go to the gym. That's your action steps that you have to take. And you go to the gym, you decide, okay, go to the gym for how many months or how many weeks do you feel like you need to train? If you feel like you need to train for 30 weeks, all right. So for 30 weeks, this is your action plan. You already have your trainer. So you got your trainer locked in. You got your workout clothes. You decided what type of diet you're going to be on. You plan your meals. You went to the grocery store. You created your grocery list. You bought your food at the grocery store. You prep your food. Got your workout schedule. Now you go to the gym. That's your action plan. Now, if you have a different action plan, let me see where my eraser went. All right, so I dropped my eraser earlier. If your action plan is to start a business, right? Then first you need to know what type of business you want to start. So you say, what type of business? All right, so you say, okay, well, I want to start an online business. All right, online, but what kind of online business? All right, you want to sell clothes. So you want to sell clothes. Okay, cool. You want to sell clothes. Now that you want to start an online business and you want to sell clothes, all right, so knowing that, do you need any type of suppliers? Do you want to create your own clothes? You got to figure that out. And these are not all the steps, but I'm just giving you some basic steps for you to create your action plan. But with starting a business, your first goal might be, all right, hire a supplier. And you create an action plan for hiring a supplier. All right, first I need to do research. Then I need to maybe visit the suppliers or get samples to see how the material feel, so I can get an idea of what type of material that they have, so that my customers will be getting good quality material. Maybe you just want to start a Shopify and you might want to work with suppliers and get the things shipped directly to the customer doing drop shipping. Or maybe you want to, there's so many elements. Maybe you want to work with Teespring and doing screen printing. It's so many things, but you have to put some action steps. Your action steps are every action that you need to do to get to that goal that you want to create. So if that goal and your action plan should change every single day. It's not something that you just keep the same. It should change every day about what you need to do. So it's kind of like a to-do list, but instead of a to-do list being a list of things, this action plan actually creates an outcome. And that's what your to-do list should look like. It should create an outcome for you to achieve something. So if you say, I want to cook healthier, then your action plan will be to do research on food you want to eat. Create, a list of the food you need to buy from the store. Plan your meals. Then prepare the meals. Every single thing on your action plan is going to get you to that outcome that you want to create. So that's pretty much what a action plan is. The action plan is part of the plan that you need to create the goals that you want to achieve in life. And so 2021 is going to be your year, but you have to create an action plan. You have to go through the other videos. If you have not, and this is the first video that you're watching right now, I advise you to go through the other videos so you can see what you need to do to create this action plan where you uncover your identity. You discover, all right, what is your purpose? We talked about that in one of the videos, and then I showed you how to create a goal. Like, what is your goal? Like, what are goals? Because you got to know the difference between just stating something and what an actual goal is. Because we state things all the time. I want to lose weight. I want to be more happier. But is that something that you can measure? So go back and watch the video if you haven't watched that video on how to create goals the right way. And so now you have your action plan, you're ready, you're pumped up, and you can get out there and you can achieve your goals. You know, a lot of people are not able to achieve their goals because they do not have the roadmap. And I can just speak for myself. Like, I didn't have an action plan, and a lot of my goals did not get completed because I did not have an action plan. I just said, hey, I want to lose weight. Hey, I want to start a business. And yeah, that's cool. That's a goal. But I had to be more specific. I had to create an action plan. And I had to take action once I created an action plan. So go out there and create your action plan. Write down what is your goal. That's going to be at the top. And then at the bottom, that's going to be where you're going to start to get all the way up to the top. And if your timeline is whatever that timeline is, put that at the top. This is my timeline. And if you need several pieces of paper to do that, that is very fine. You can buy you a notebook out of the dollar store, or you can buy you something glamorous off of Amazon. It's whatever you want to do. But start at the bottom. Write down everything you need to do, starting with the first thing you need to do. And remember, only focus on one task at a time. Do not try to jump to task 10 if 1 through 9 are not completed, okay? Start at the bottom, start with the first task, then go to the next task, and then you just check it off. And then you look at it every single day. All right, this is what I got to do. Because remember, all of these tasks are not going to be completed on the same day. You're not going to hire the trainer, work out Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Like, you're not going to do all that on the same day. You know, it's a series of steps that's going to get you to your final goal. And also being consistent, believing in yourself, and staying in the game even when it feels like you want to give up, okay? Because it was times where I wanted to give up. And I just tried to just stick with it and stay positive and have a good attitude, because I knew that where I was going was going to be amazing. And that if I gave up, I was going to be back there where I was before. I was going to be back there saying that I could have done this, I would have had this, but I decided to just keep going. And that's what I want you to do. When you put these action steps in place, just keep going. If you feel like you want to give up, come back to this video and remind yourself, all right, these are my action steps. This is where I'm going. Reminding yourself and listening to things that's going to help you stay on track. It's going to be very beneficial for you. So I encourage you to tap into some positive stuff daily. Listen to a podcast. I post my podcast in the comments below so you can check it out. I also am offering free clarity calls. So if you book a call with me, your first call is free. So do not be afraid to book a free call. Do not be obligated to book more. You can book a free call, and if that gives you enough, that's okay. If you want to book more, that's fine. But book a free call, because know that you do not have to do this alone. You can do this with support and help, and I can get on that call with you. And even if it's just 30 minutes, that's enough. There's so many breakthroughs that go through in 30 minutes. I have had people say, hey, like, you made it so clear. Like, no one ever broke it down to me like that. And so there's so much amazing things that can happen because I'm here to help you. And I want you to have clarity. I want you to achieve your goals in 2021, okay? And know that this is going to be your year. So when you book that call, you come to that call, I already have your questions written down, things you want to ask me, and I'm going to be there to support you with your free call, okay? So if you're interested in a free call, in the comments below, I'm going to be leaving a link for you to book a call with me. You're going to be using my scheduling calendar. Book a call based on wherever your time zone is, and we're going to have some fun. We're going to get on that call. We're going to help create those goals that you want to create. And if you're having trouble with your action plan, please, please, please book a call. so I can go through the action plan with you, because this is vital. This is what you need to achieve those goals for 2021. And if you do not do it right, you're going to find yourself back in that same place that you were in 2020. So, all right, you guys, I hope this has been very helpful. If you're loving this content, make sure that you subscribe. Also, if you feel this video is beneficial for someone else, please share it on your social media. And if you want to, tag me. I'm Shunda Jenkins on Instagram. I'm Shunda Jenkins on Facebook. And Alexa's going off to tell me it's time to plan dinner. So, yeah, it's time to plan dinner for me. But yes, send me a message if you feel like you just want to reach out to me on social media. I am here to support you, and know that, remember, we can only get help when we ask for help. Do not ever feel ashamed of asking for help. And I can speak for myself. It was times when I felt ashamed, but then I realized there's so many people that want to support us. There's so many people that want to do things for us, and all you have to do is ask for help. And I promise you, somebody's going to say, oh, I can help you. And it's going to be amazing. All right. I love you guys. Have an amazing day. Bye.